Hello, my beautiful Aquariuses. Welcome to Amethyst Moon Tarot. Thank you to everyone who has liked, shared, who's commented, anyone who's bought me a coffee. It means the world to me. It really makes a difference on the channel, on what I can provide to you guys, decks I can get, new things we can see. If you haven't been here before, welcome to the craziness that my readings can get into. Aquarians, this is your weekly reading for the week starting July 27th. Please remember that time is not linear. So if it's not an exact week, that's okay. Also, if you don't resonate with this, that's totally fine too. It could be that you're going to get some messages out of this. It could also be that you're here to help guide someone else with what they need assistance with. So we're going to start with an oracle card. And our oracle card for this week is, an eclipse may hide your light, but not forever. Aquarius. Okay, we're going to keep going with tarots. But I am getting a feeling of you taking a back seat. Maybe it's been someone else's time to shine around you lately, and you've got some great news to share, but you didn't want to overshadow anybody else's news. So you've kind of been keeping it to yourself. It could also be that you've needed a bit of a break lately and have just kind of been reassessing where you are, where everything else is. We're going to get some tarots to clarify this, of course, but just to give you an idea of what's coming through at the moment. So we're going to start with getting our current mindset. Put that back. Current mindset, what's going on around you right now. All right. So, okay. And we've got the Hanged Man. Again, it feels like you've been sitting back on the sidelines, not shining, letting someone else be in the spotlight for a little while. It also feels like, it really feels like you want to share something, whether that's news, whether that's something you've been working on, a new idea, a new project, and put this in whichever situation is most suitable for you. But it feels like you've really been working on something that you want to share, but it feels like you feel it's someone else's time at the moment. So our hopes and our fears are the Hermit. This came up not in the same place. I think it was for a Taurus. Oh, that's too many. They had the same type of thing going on, so maybe you've been interacting. I'm pretty sure it was with Tauruses. Maybe a Taurus is significant for you right at the moment. Let's keep going. All right. Our obstacles is Temperance. And that's all major arcana. This is going to be a big week for a lot of people. I wonder what's going to be going on in the world this week. Don't even want to think about it, really. Foundation is the Three of Cups. Lovely. Yeah, again, it really feels like it's someone else's moment to shine. And you have got something you really want to share with them. You've really got something that you want to share with everyone around you, but it feels like it's been somebody else's party right now, if that makes sense. Your environment is the Three of Wands. Yep. Okay. I'm getting goosebumps. So yeah, this is feeling pretty freaking spot on for you, Aquarians, this week. your future and advice, okay, is the Five of Cups and the Six of Swords. Ooh. And our surprise from the universe is the Five of Pentacles. Okay. Aquarians. The Hanged Man can talk about looking at things from a different viewpoint. It can talk about pausing to reassess. It could be just kind of hanging out again in the background. And that's what, like, it, I got goosebumps. I'm really, really feeling like you've got something that you really want to share. You've been working on something. Maybe it's a new relationship. Maybe it's something in your community, something at work, whatever it is, put the pieces where they fit best for you. But I'm really getting the sense of you have been very quiet about it. Your hopes and your fears and your obstacles. So your hopes and your fears are the Hermit, and your obstacles are Temperance. It really, really feels like you want to shout this from the rooftops. Whatever this may be, I'm really getting the sense of you're almost bursting at the seams to share this with someone. Maybe with a lot of people, maybe just one person. But it really does feel like you are having to currently concentrate on someone else. It could be that it's someone else's party right now. Maybe somebody else. Let's use the example of marriage, right? Maybe your best friend is getting married and it is all about her right now or him right now, right? And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Getting married is a big deal. But there is something that you have that you've been working on, that you've been doing, that you really you want to share it with these people. You want to share it with those around you. But you've been keeping very, very quiet about it. You've been very introspective about it. And I'm getting, again, the feeling of if you were to express this, it would send things off balance. It would send whatever is around you off kilter, right? And it could be just it's someone else's party right now, and it's not time for you to share what is going on with your life. Our foundation is the Three of Cups, and that's celebration, that is community, that is happiness and parties and just love for those around us, right? Love for them and love coming to you from them. Your environment, though, is the Three of Wands. So we've got 2 threes here underneath 2 major arcana. And this is your environment. Again, the message is very, very, very strong, very clear for me. It feels like you've been waiting for your moment. You've been waiting for your time to shine. You've been waiting for things to calm down around you so that you can share this amazing news. Now, I use the example of a marriage coming up, but maybe it wasn't something as happy as a marriage, right? Maybe right now what's going on around you has been a less than ideal situation. And you having a really positive, really happy, expansive situation happening to you, for you, whatever it is, it just feels like you can't express it, right? It feels like you're just waiting for the right moment that it could be that someone's not letting you express this. Maybe you have tried Maybe what is going on around you is, again, someone's in the limelight right now. Maybe nothing special is happening with them. Maybe you have someone in your life that is always me, 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 very narcissistic energy, right? Where the party is all about them. That whatever happens around either one of you, like even if you do something, it could be that this other person, this other group is like, oh, well, yeah, that's great, but see how much better your thing makes me look. See how much better your idea, how much better I can make it. It feels a little pushy from the outside. It feels very much like you know that if you were to express this, it would send everything off kilter, right? Because you are not the star of your own show at this moment. Our future and our advice from the universe is the Six of Swords and the Five of Cups. And all right, my Aquarians, you might have to burn a few bridges. Okay? What this is that you have to share, what this is that is new, that is special, that you are so excited about, it feels like you're going to have to move away from this situation. You're going to have to move away from whoever's party this is, whatever narcissistic entity that it is that it's around you. And right now, our surprise from the universe is the Five of Pentacles. Okay? And that is heartbreak. That is being left out in the cold. But like, look, the key is right here, right? But you're not seeing the key. You're not, it really feels like you are not finding your moment to shine. You are not finding the right moment to bring this up. And maybe there never will be a perfectly right moment, right? Maybe I feel like you have to move away from whoever's party this is. It doesn't necessarily have to be a party, right? If this is an organization or a job or whatever, it's just moving out of that it feels like a group dynamic, a group mindset, which is why I keep saying a party. It really feels like you have to let go of them wanting, listening, being a part of whatever it is that you are creating, whatever it is that you are bringing forth, right? You have to move away from them. And it might be a little bit heartbreaking. It might be actually very heartbreaking. And maybe these people will get annoyed about it. Maybe you leaving a particular situation to concentrate on this big, beautiful idea that you have. And this could just be, I'm still feeling big, beautiful idea, but maybe, maybe you found out that you are, I don't know, part Russian, let's say, and you've always been intrigued by the Russian culture and you want to go to Russia, you want to learn more about it. And it feels like the people around you aren't really going to understand why you'd want to go to Russia. Okay. Again, put that in the situation where it belongs. But I'm feeling that in order for you to shine, in order for you to bring your hopes and desires into a reality, that you are going to have to leave this party behind. And it may not be forever. It may just be for now. And it might piss some people off. Okay. Maybe this is something that they can't understand, but you have to do what's best for you. Okay. You, at this moment, and this is not to say ignore other people's feelings, but it feels like you feel that letting this out, whatever this is for you, letting this out will just, take away from whatever this party is, whatever this situation is around you. You feel like letting this out will take away from whatever it is they're doing. And it's not going to, but it doesn't mean that it's still going to mesh with them. Sometimes finding our own path means walking it alone. And that's not a bad thing. It can be lonely, obviously, but I'm really feeling like you've got to let go of the people that aren't listening to you. You've got to let go of the people who aren't hearing you. And when you're ready to let go of them, that's when you move forward. You have to be okay with the possibility that you might be saying goodbye to whatever this situation is. And you've almost got to be okay with maybe getting your heart broken a little bit, or maybe you won't be included in the next thing, but having a sense of self, having your own passion, your own light, your own beauty is going to be more fulfilling to you than just keeping with the status quo. That's always been what's going to be better than making someone outside of what you know to be true to yourself, instead of making them happy while you suffer. And not suffer, some of you could be, I guess, but more of feeling left out, right? If these people, and I'm not feeling like this is a false friend or a frenemy, I think there might be a little bit of a shock from them to begin with, but everybody will come around in the end, right? But you've got to be true to you. So Aquarians, this week is going to be a week where you make some interesting decisions. But as long as you stay true to who you are, as long as you stay true to yourself, whatever waves you might be creating, they will settle, right? They will come around. Even if they don't agree with you right at the beginning, even this is a little weird to them, they will come around. So Aquarius, you are the only one can decide on your path. Hopefully this helped with a little bit of advice. Hopefully this resonated with you. If it did, please leave a comment for me. Let me know that this helped. Let me know if you want to share what you've been going through. I would love to hear your amazing ideas. But Aquarius, I think it's going to be a week of growth for sure. If this resonated, hit that like button. If you're feeling called to, hit that subscribe button. If you would like a personal reading, my contact information is in the description box below. It is just an email at the moment. Website is a future endeavor, but not going to be up there as soon as I'd like. I hope you all have an amazing week, Aquarians, and I will see you soon. Hugs and kisses.